Hello, everyone. This is a video about how to program, the bare bone basics of programming, and little just for the very beginner. If you've been programming for more than a week, 2 weeks, a month, this is probably. But if you want to get started with programming, here's some basic features that are universal in almost every programming language. In every programming language. I first learned the basics of coding way back in fourth grade, and I've been keeping myself up to date ever since. Um, I'll talk about languages I've used, including Basic, not Visual Basic, Basic, like you see in the background, as well as how similar features are specifically implemented in Godot's native GD script, including some examples from my own projects. First, we have variables. Frequently, you need a value that you can change at will, and that's what a variable is used to represent and store. Variables can be used for all sorts of things, such as keeping tracks of your score or number of lives left, or player position to indicate whether something has already happened, like keeping track of which doors have been unlocked or whether a certain enemy has been defeated. The four main types of variables used in almost every programming language are integers, floats, also called reals, strings, and Boolean. To briefly describe them, integers are whole numbers, positive or negative, such as 5 or negative 2000. Floats or reals can hold any numeric value, positive or negative, any number and not any number, but a large number after the decimal point. 2.7 is a real or a float. Pi is a real or a float. And it's also used for very big numbers with something called scientific notation. Strings hold text encased in quotation marks like quote hello, close quotes. A one character long string is sometimes called simply a character, or char for short, char. Finally, booleans can only hold one of two values. They are true or they are false, although this is sometimes represented by 0 or 1. There's many other more complex types that I may talk about in a future video, but even most of them can be broken down into one of these four types, combination of one of these four types. While some languages let you just create variables willy-nilly like Basic. You want a variable called x, you go x equals 5. Now you have a variable called x and it's equal to 5. But in most modern language, including GD script, you must explicitly declare declare variables before you can use them. And this also is called typing the variable because you tell the compiler what type of variable is. Integer, float, string, or boolean, or what have you. How this is done varies from language to language, of course, but the method of doing so in Godot is the word var, short for variable, followed by the variable name, a colon, and then the variable type, abbreviated as int, float, string, capital S, or boolean, Boolean. You can in GD script you can initialize a variable as part of declaring it if you want to always start at a certain value. Otherwise, it starts at 0. For example, var variable name colon type equals and the value. Godot script will also allow you to do what's called implicit typing, where you declare the variable but you don't say what type it is. The Godot will decide what type it is when you first assign it a value. This is just var variable name, no colon, no type. And you can combine those two and do var variable name equals and a value to declare it and type it, but not explicitly.